Hello everyone, this video is presented by Chiacon Consulting. Today in this video we are going to learn the overview of UiPath Studio. So let's start. This open a local project, it opens the existing project. Clone or checkout, it is for the repositories, means it is for controlling the repositories like Git, TFS or SVN. It is used where multiple developers can work on the same project and make the changes accordingly. This is used to push the workflow to Git, TFS or SVN, and we can use one at a time from Git, TFS or SVN. This process, it will create the new process in which we design the workflow. Libraries used to create the custom activities package. Template, it is used to create our own template which we can use in different automation projects. These are the templates given by UiPath, and the most frequently used template is RE framework. So now let's create a process. Let's give the name overview. Location shows where the project will be stored. Let's give the description. This process will give the overview of the UiPath Studio. This description part is optional, but it is a good practice to give description to the projects. Let's click on create. It took a little time to create the process. Now if we click on home, so we again go to the home page of UiPath Studio. Now this open recent shows the recently opened project. Now click on this overview. This design panel where we design our workflow. This project panel, it displays the content of the automation project and management of the dependencies, and we can also import the workflows and open the file locations. Then we have activities. It allows searching, selecting and dragging the activities to the this designer panel. Activities are the basically the building blocks of the automation. Then we have snippets. It enable reusing automations. For example, a repetition of a set of activities. Then we have output. It displays the information about the execution of the automated process. Then the error list, if any error occurs, so it will show in the error list. This find reference and breakpoints, these are used in the debugging part, in which the reference of the variable is shown in this part, and the breakpoints, if we toggle any breakpoint to any activity, so the breakpoints show in this field. This is the designer panel where we design the workflow. Let's click on open. Then we have variables. This variables panel is used to create the variables, and here we can change the variable name, variable type, scope or default value. Variables are used within the workflow. In the arguments panel, it is somewhat same as the variables, but it is used in, means we can use it in different workflows. And here also we can change the name, direction, argument type and default value. Then we have imports. It allows viewing the imported namespaces. Namespaces are the classes of activities or variables that can be used in the project. Then we have this properties panel. Through this we can see the properties of the activities which we drag in this designer panel. So we can see the properties and change the properties through the properties panel. Then we have outline. It displays the project hierarchy, means all available variables and nodes. And if we want to jump to any specific activity, so we can go through this by selecting that activity. Then we have object repositories. It allows creating and reusing the UI taxonomies inside and across the processes. Then this is the ribbon panels. um, Through this new, we can create a new sequence, flowchart, state machine, and global handler. Sequence is used to create a very simple process, means where we need to go step by step, means to go in a sequence. Flowchart is used where we have multiple decision flows, so for that flowchart can be used. And state machine is used where we have multiple states and we have to jump over from one state to another. Global handler is used with the exception handling part, where the try any exception is not catch in the try catch block, so that can be catch with global handler. So then we have debug. Through this we can do the debugging for the project. These are the debugging options. So let's create a sample sequence, sample workflow. So let's take a sequence. Let's take input dialog. Give the title. Let's take user input. Take the label as please enter your name. Let's create a very simple process workflow. Input type, let's take text box. Value entered, here we'll create a variable in which the name will be stored. Let's take v underscore name. Then let's take the message box activity. Now let's print this name. Let's take hello plus v name. Okay, I have just given two activities to show how the sequence or how the workflow can be created. So let's save it through this save option. Now let's run the file. We can give any name. Let's take ABC. So it's hello ABC. We can give the space between hello and ABC. So how can we do that? We can either give the space here. Let's check it. Run it again. Let's give ABC. The space has been created. Another option is, let's remove the space from here. Let's give the space in double quotes. Now run the workflow. Enter your name. Hello ABC. Okay. So that was the sample workflow. You can create any of the workflow. So that was all about overview of UiPath Studio. Thanks for watching.